Hello everyone, welcome to a Football Manager 21 stream. This is very rare, this does not happen too often. I just thought it'd be nice to show you the current status of Orkney FC here in Season 7. Those who are watching YouTube, this will be a bit of a surprise seeing this live, because normally what we do is we normally do FM 17 player signings and then we do a season report. That's changing. Sorry, it's the FA Cup today, so I'm just keeping an eye on the results. And we're going to show you a few games which we haven't done for quite a while. And the main difference this season is that we are bringing in a lot of decent players, and the formation has slightly changed as well. I'll show you what the formation looks like. It's slightly changed from what you've been looking at the season 7 signings video, because here we changed the formation slightly as we started pre-season and it's worked really well, so I'm going to keep that formation. The formation, which to be honest I've looked at from some of my friends who are using this formation and tactics, I thought, oh, I think I'm going to adapt and use this one as well. It's a 4-4-2 attacking formation. We normally use 4-4-2. If I show you what we normally use, this is the formation so you're normally used to, but I've decided to move our wingers up a bit more attacking this season, because generally our players are better than they were last season, and you can see that by the results we've been having so far this season. And as you can see, the major plus point there is that we've actually got to the second round of the League Cup for the first time in our history. We had some really good wins, including a record crowd to see us beat Ross County 3-2. This is the first season with our new stadium based at Holt in the Orkney Islands, and literally the whole population of Orkney came to see us beat Ross County 3-2, about 11,000 people. That's not going to be our average home ground, sadly, because that brought a lot of money in, which was what we definitely needed here in Orkney, because we're still terribly in debt. We're averaging around, currently it looks like it's going to be between 400 and 900 people, which is still better than it was 100 when we were over at Wick for 3 seasons. So the league campaign has started really well as well. This new 4-2-4 type, 4-4-2 type formation is starting to work pretty well. UB Borough 4-2, John Houston scored 2, Walton Delnholme, John Houston, who's our loanee, scored another, Ruben Walton, another loanee scored, so our loanees are definitely pitching in a lot more here. So that's good to see. Just see if the chat is working. No, the chat isn't working. So as always, when you're doing streams, a couple of things can go wrong, but mostly they can go right. So I'm going to try a different screen, see if that works. Yay, that works. So yes, this is what the squad looks like at the moment then. So we're in August 2026. The World Cup 2026 has just finished, and I'll show you that in a minute, because that was quite a surprise what's happened and what the world looks like now in 2026, some 5 years ahead as what it is now. So our players are starting to like this new tactic. You can see that by our strikers are definitely scoring quite a few goals, including 2 loanees are doing really well. But we've still got a solid core of players that have been around for 1 or 2 seasons, a couple of new signings as well. And then we got some of the long-term players who've been here since day one, and there's 2 of them. Forbister, a skipper for 3 years. He's now not skipper anymore, because basically he's not going to be a regular first teamer. He's a bench player now due to his skill ability dropping. He will play the odd game. He has already played 168 times for Orkney, so he will kind of like the fans love him, so that's why he's staying with us. Dalday is the other one. Dalday, very famous figure now. He is a living legend here at Orkney now, I think you kind of say. He's had nearly 200 appearances for the club, 135 goals, record goal scorer, record appearance maker as well, but it's very likely that he's only going to be a bench player. And he did score 1 goal in the cup. He's so he won't actually be appearing too often, but he's more like an impact sub, I suppose, now than a regular first teamer. That's all he's going to expect to happen. So the finances of the club currently minus 113. That's much better than it was. That is due to our income, and our expenditure is now roughly balancing out a lot more than it was before. Before, the income was really getting hit for six compared to the expenditure, but we have trimmed down the staff wages. We're getting very little staff members around because we simply can't afford them, and I'm hoping we have a bit more of a current run. We've got a transfer budget which we very rarely will use. I'll keep that there just in case we need to release some youngsters, and so we can release them straight away. The wage budget, we're well below the wage budget. We're 1.2k below, so we've got no worries there. I'm trying to keep these here. It's very unlikely I will bring in some new signings now. But there you go. So we'll have a couple of games during this quick stream. And we'll probably have the curse of the streams where we play some games and we've done really well when we're not streaming, and then when we are streaming we lose. But we'll wait and see. So let's continue. So we just beat Stirling Albion 2-1, which is a really good result. This squad is definitely improving, but the whole point of this season is to improve on our 6th position from last season, and I hope we can, because again I've set a target of 10 seasons to get to at least League 1 or Championship. If we don't get to League 1 or Championship by the 10th season, then the save will end, because I don't think we're ever going to get that far. I do not want to talk to this guy. I'm going to get my new captain, Robbie Wilson, should chat to him. No, he didn't do it. That's one good thing about Forbister. Forbister, when I asked him to chat to players, most of the time they dropped him because he's highly respectable. So, Engels is not even a first teamer, so I'm not too worried about him. Obviously, if you can see there, the logo of the club, we can't change it in game, sadly, so I have to keep up here. But one thing I could do actually is I could move the little badge to there for that fits nicely, and then on match day screen, because I have to keep remembering the match day screen, I can do that. Yeah, there you go. So you can, because the skin is slightly different to what most people use. I looked a bit squashed there actually. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, it's better, I suppose. So I have to keep remembering to press back to the main screen and the match screen. So yeah, that's kind of... So that logo you can see in the top of the left-hand screen is not actually there. That's just me plonking it on there. So it makes it look Orkney look a little bit better. Okay, I'm removing quite a lot of players from the transfer list because shortlist, because they're not going to join us anymore. Okay, Orkney reserves are using the formation as well. We're not in any leagues, so that's unfortunate. I'm hoping one day we will. Again, the problem with a lower league database when it's being made is you find it very hard to find a senior a club to help you out, or a lower club, because it's kind of not built, and also you don't get invited into the reserves leagues too often. So that is annoying as well. I will try again. I will talk to the board in a minute just to see if they are going to let us off and get a senior club. Yes, Rafe. We're against Rafe Rovers in both cups, so this is going to be interesting. Oh my god, new record winning run. We haven't done that for a long time. If we look at the schedule for this today, you've got us in the Challenge Cup second round and the League Cup second round. The first time we're ever in the League Cup second round, but god, look at the congestion of fixtures there. We've got 1, 2, 3 games in 7 days. Not ideal. But getting to the second round is a big achievement for us, even the League Cup and the Challenge Cup. I think the board would be pretty happy with that. Actually, let's look at the board. Scottish Cup, reach the 4th round minimum. Challenge Cup, there you go, be competitive. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, we're not in the Scottish Cup until the second round. Okay, let's talk to the board, see if we can get some of these. Well, we can't go professional because we're poor. What we want to do, we don't want to buy stadium. Buy stadium? Affiliate Cup. Let's try Senior Affiliate Cup first. They're probably going to say no, as they keep doing. Affiliate Cup as well. And the last one, improve youth facilities. What's your guarantee that out of these 3, they say 3 to all of them? No to all of them. I believe he thinks he's not good enough to ever be a regular player. I don't think Gregor's anything from your members. He believes he's not good enough to be. Oh, so this guy's actually saying he's a youthie. He's a youthie from. Okay, that's interesting. He doesn't want to be in the first team. I think my time at the club has come to an end. I'm not up to the standard to play regularly here. I don't think it's time for me in New Challenge elsewhere. Well, you're Gregor. For one thing, you're a loanee from... Oh no, he's not. He's a different one. He's the 25-year-old. Where are you then? I thought it was our loanee. We've got a loanee called MacDonald. Oh, but it's McGregor. Me getting the surnames wrong on my own players. So where are you? I think you're on loan, aren't you? No, he's not on loan. He's still with us. Where is he in our team then? Oh, there he is. He wants to leave because he will get better time elsewhere. Okay, that's honest of him. He just doesn't think he's good enough to stay with us. Okay, yeah, alright, that's honest of him. He wants to leave. And he's actually asking us to put him on the transfer list, but not because he isn't playing any games. Completely opposite. He actually, because he thinks he's not good enough for us. Oh my God, Forvester, our skipper for 3 years, is thinking exactly the same. So a couple of these players are now thinking, oh no, he's fine now. Okay. I'd be surprised he's our skipper of 3 years. So McDonough hands in the transfer request. No surprise there. He is actually asking to leave because he doesn't think he's good enough. So all your YouTubers, this is going to be a rare experience for you. You're actually going to see our side actually play a game. Now look at this. The board's refusing all the time. Look, we need a senior club. This is built in because of the lower databases when they are made. Somehow it's very hard to get a senior club. You're a crest. Although we don't respond well to Labour Point, your passion. I've got the fans on my side. The fans love me. They finally said, oh, okay then. We won't find a club though. I'm sure of it. We won't find a club. Yeah, see us being left behind. No, they still don't think. I'm really being disappointed with the board. The lower league database board clubs, this is one warning if you're getting on the lower league database, is that the clubs boards are horrible. They normally do not like you. So I can't go anywhere on that one, sadly. Oh look, another reject, and I can't even talk to the board. Thanks, board. Couple of my loanies. Younger players are going off on loan. Search for senior club. I'm happy to announce the board will shortly begin. Now, I bet you we can't find a club. Which would be so annoying. There's so many good clubs up there we could have. Like Celtic, Rangers, Hearts. Any of those clubs would be amazing. Right, against Rafe then. Scottish League 1 side. We are the underdogs on this. Rafe are a decent League 1 side. Okay, I'll keep the same side because they are basically... No. There you go, there's McGregor. I thought he was McDonald. But no, he's a different player. Sorry. Tan Thompson's back now, so we could replace... We need a defensive cover at on the bench. Yeah, because Monroe can't do it. So we've got no defensive cover at the moment, so Tan will come on instead of Monroe. They've got Ramsey, Jenkins, Delde, midfield and striker covering Ingus. Yeah, we could in fact put another defender up there, because we've got plenty of cover in midfield and attack. There we go then. This is going to be tough. Rafe could knock us out of both cups in the space of 3-4 days. I won't be too surprised if we lose these games. But we'll do our best. Orkney, of course, in their white and red. And yes, this is the new stadium, by the way, everyone. This is what the new stadium looks like. 12,000 seater stadium. If you don't know, I'm an Oxford United supporter. This stadium's actually bigger than my Oxford real side, the Sand Stadium. Slightly bigger, this stadium. So there's nice little things they put in. You can see some Orkney FC flags. Oops, I've got a wrong screen. I knew it was going to happen. No, that's still not working. Oh, there we go. It's flicked over. Of course, there's delay on my screen. If we can get Rafe to penalties or extra time, that would be an achievement for us. But oh, Naismith is getting injured. Naismith, what's happening with you? Walton, ugh. Naismith midfield left, isn't he? Ah, damn, I got no midfield left cover. But you have to be Jenkins then. Delde, no. Damn, Naismith is a good player. Oof, Walton. Sorry everyone, I'm just changing a couple of things up here. Carry on watching the game. There we go. Alright, how are we getting on? Still 0-0. 35 minutes gone. McGregor, Jenkins. Oh, nothing out of that. Again, we're against a really better side than us in Rafe. Oh, look at they. Shame there's not many people here. We've got a nice few here. I think it's probably just over 1,000. But when we played Ross County, the stadium was packed. It was amazing to watch. Well, hopefully if we go up the leagues, this will improve. Oops, Wilson, don't let him through. Oh, crikey. How did that not go in? Defensive throw. Oh, Walker can redo my... Oh, he did right up there, Walker. Brian Smith running down the field. Oh, kind of got a bit too greedy there, Brian. Walker, and this match could go either way. Actually, we're holding our own. We are the underdogs in this. Oops, no, Walton, you don't do that. How's our XG? Okay, so it means it's a tight game. It'd be amazing if we can get at least one cup run going on. We're not going to get two. Oopsie, come on ref, that's a penalty. Yes. Who's going to take the penalty? Now Dalham missed the last one. Is it Jenkins? Oh, Jenkins is taking it. Okay, our sub. And he scores. That's a cracking penalty. Straight down the middle. Even the goalie can. That was a powerful penalty.
Goal!
It's not rare. It's rare I can do that. Especially the last couple of seasons when we've been suffering. We're only on balanced mentality. Anything more than that, I think we'll struggle. So I'm keeping it balanced. So we're approaching half time. It's Orkney 1, Rafe Rovers 0, due to that penalty. One of the things also in this save is I've got rid of the assistant manager. We're paying him 300 quid a week. He was on more wages than me, so I'm doing the assistant manager's job now, which is pretty straightforward. Okay, both our strikers are having, well, you have to imagine we are against a much better side here, so these ratings won't be amazing, but we've got some really good ratings here. Both our left back and right back are doing alright. Michael's having a really good game, actually. He was one of those players that I thought was going to leave us, and he's actually turning into pretty decent. You can see he's doing okay, because his rollability here is the weakest by a long way, but he wasn't meant to be there, remember. This is midfield centre. This is not midfield right. So I could have put Forbister on instead. Okay, but that's alright. It turned out well for us, actually. Let's start the second half then. Walker, McGregor, Walton, Houston, Dellum, Walton, you're just wandering off there like you do. Oh, good cross. Dellum, open goal-ish.
Goal!
2-0. Very good goal. Well, Walton, sorry, kind of nearly muffed it up a bit there. Back again. Shoot. That's it. Well, it was an open goal for Dellum, actually. It was even in or Smith that's going to score it. So Dellum is having a really good start to the season. He was our top scorer in season 6. I'm still going to keep it mentality as balance. It looks like the team likes balance. I only will increase that when we're against weaker sides, and that's probably only going to be in the league. Dellum again. Oh, that's another penalty. Second penalty of the day to Orkney, and it's Jenkins again. Michael Jenkins, who took the first penalty, remember, and scored. Will he score this one? Yep, he definitely will score that one. I think we found a pretty decent penalty taker. Look at that. Oh, he really meant that. So this is, you would say this is a shock. I would say it's a shock. Okay, because I think barring an amazing comeback from Rafe, we should be alright in this game. So I'm going to put Dalday on, give him a bit of some playing time. McGregor, the youngster, off, put Forbister, the former captain, back on. Let's put our two most experienced players back on. Oops, is Smith or Rafe? No. So our two most experienced players, Dalday and Forbister, back in. Yeah, and there's Dalday, our record appearance and goal scorer. Oops. again, he's his duty now as an impact sub, not a main player. Oops, that wasn't a very good long throw. Sometimes the long throws work, sometimes they don't work. It didn't work. Patent for Rafe. This formation is certainly at the moment working, but of course you know what formations are like. They suddenly stop working. Ooh, that would have been a good goal. So I just had to check the sound levels there. One thing I have noticed is that I'm a bit too big for the screen. You want to see something? There we go, you can see the player ratings now. It was covering it a bit. Forbister. I'm surprised Forbister doesn't think he's good enough for the side anymore. That definitely shows you a sign that we're improving when your players of old are now saying, oh, I don't think I should be in the side. It's kind of slightly depressing hearing them saying, I don't think I'm good enough anymore. You've got the arrogant players out there who think, I'm good enough for you, why don't you play me? I'm going to leave, go to better clubs like what Pizza did. And then Luca Pizza from season 5 and season 6, I'm not good enough, I want to leave. So Dundee bought him, instantly dropped to the reserves, and then in season 6 he was free transferred. Serves you right. Oh, great play here, Denholm. That would have been an amazing counter-attack. So we're approaching full time. Very good performance for Orkney. And again, remember in 3 days' time we're facing Rafe again. But knowing Football Manager, the game might be completely different. So we still are the underdogs, even though this is a very good victory for us. Yep, you're hearing music from Pretzel Rocks at the moment, and it's telling you what each track is in the chat room. As there's only me and Pretzel at the moment, the chat room's full of what songs are being played. An XG rating, goal ratio rating of 2.8, which is very good. Very, very good. Smith, oh, unlucky, good save, Holgoff. 3, oh crikey, it's an XG rating of 3. Brian Stewart? We haven't got a Brian Stewart in our side. Oh god. Walker's injured. Walker, why do you keep getting injured? So we're going to lose Walker for the next game. Unless it's not too serious. Very good performance. You can't say anything bad about that. Well done, lads. Now we're playing Rafe again. Next match. I bet it's completely different then. Okay, what was our crowd? 938. Okay, I was close. It's nearly 1,000 then. So it looks like we're averaging close to 1,000. That should help our finances a bit more. Nah, well, not so much. But at least that means we will stop losing so much money this time. Walker's injured for 6 to 9 days. Yeah, you will. Oh, Naismith's injured as well. So we'll have to make 2 changes to the side. Music is very ambient, isn't it? We break? Ah, we do break the record. Congratulations, Orkney. Break the record. That's been around for many seasons, actually. So, let's look at the side changes. We have to take Naismith out and Walker. So, Tam Thompson, the loanee, comes in. Oh no, Brian McGee actually is better than Thompson. No, Thompson's better than McGee. Who do they think we should replace the midfielder? Forbister. Oh, nice choice. So Forbister takes that. We've definitely got cover of Lee, Farrell, McDonald and Irvine. Irvine and McDonald are very good, two very good strikers. We might have to, we've got too many good strikers now, so we might have to start thinking about getting rid of one of them, sadly. Excuse me, I'm going to change this music. It's a bit crap. What shall we have? That'll do. So a couple of changes here. We've got McDonald, Irvine, Ramsey, all good strikers. I think it's McDonald. I think it's going to be listed. He's not going to like this, I'm sure of it. No, he's fine actually. Now, what's our record transfer fee? I think it's pizza, 1.8k. If any clubs go for him, they could break the record. Transfer fees. Ooh, definitely progressing with transfer fees. Okay, add you to the shortlist. One thing about this Scottish League is I can only have 25 players in the squad, but all under 21s don't have to be registered, which is great because I've actually got quite a young side. So I've actually only got 19 players registered at the moment because my squad is quite young. Okay, he's pretty good. I don't need strikers though, but I'll scout him anyway. No, 89, but yeah, he's not the best defender though. What is his central defending support rank like? 3 stars. No, we've got better ones than you. You know, if you are an 89. I'll add you to the shortlist anyway. Scout the cup, yes. Okay, your crap. Okay, 4 stars. He's defensive midfielder. Okay, he's alright, sir. Okay, what's our roles in defensive midfielder? DLP BBM. Okay. Deep line playmaker. Well, actually, 3 stars and 3 stars. How is it? 20. Queen of the South. Don't want to sell. Okay, that's obvious. Okay, we'll just put in potential. Okay, this guy's good. Oh no, he's not good. Right, we have to pay a lot of money for him as well. Fullback experience. We can get at least 4 or 5 players over 24 to join our side if we wanted to, because they're free registered. But I suppose we can't register until the winter gap again. So are we going to get drawn? Who we're going to be in the cup? Of course, the higher we go up in the cups, the more prize money we get at the end of each round, which will be handy. Here we go, Rafe Rovers, but this time we are away. Persuade him. Okay. stubborn. Here's the draw. Please be away to Celtic or Rangers or something. We're home to Montrose. That's not a bad draw, actually. That's not a bad draw for us. It could have been worse. Like Celtic or Motherwell reserves. Yeah, Rangers reserves won it. Now if you look at the top sides, reserve sides, you can see, look at their ratings, how much they're worth. Not popular, one of those sides win. Montrose though, we need to get our revenge over Montrose. Yep, we'll restart that. Praise McGregor. Oh, that's a guy who, no, that's MacDonald. MacDonald and McGregor are different people. Gotta keep remembering that. So we're playing Rafe in the Cup, League Cup this time. We're away, so I'm expecting this to be tougher. Especially as we were forced to make 2 changes due to injury, while the other teams are playing their league. So our reserves win again? No, it's Montrose. Why do I think Montrose was our reserves? Yeah, I think it's going to be a much tougher game. I totally agree with them. Do they still think Forbuster should be? Yes, they should. Okay. Right, good luck, lads. This is going to be tough. We did beat them 3-0, I know, but this is away, remember? I'll bet you this game's going to be completely different to the last one. I'm going to turn the chat box off the YouTube stream when this goes on YouTube, so you won't see the Preps or Rock songs being played now, even though it will be on my screen, but it won't be on the screen you see here. That kind of makes sense. I mean, it will appear on my on the main live stream chat replay, but it won't appear on the overlay, the screen you see in front of you. Dellum. Oh. Rafe Rovers again are a League One side. I really don't know this actually too well. Then in this database we started off with the North Cali League, which I think was tier 6. Then, oh, there we go, there's the goal. Yeah, Rafe. I knew Rafe were gonna. They had home advantage, and we've got a slightly weaker side because of injuries. And there goes my little Football Manager 21 bug. Keeps sticking. This doesn't disappear until something else happens. Just watch this, and I'll tell you more about the formation of this database. Really good database. Oops. So yeah, you start off in North Cali League. Due to how the database is created, Season 1 we could not get promoted. We were champions, but we could not get promoted. Season 2 we became champions and got promoted. Season 3 was our first season in League 2, and it was our first season in the Highland League, and we became champions of the Highland League. We then won the playoffs, the 2 playoffs, the playoff against the lowly champions. We won that one, and then we faced the side who finished bottom of League 2, who were Recon City, and we beat them. And then we ended up in League 2. And then since League 2, we've been, I think think it's something like 8% from thick. And I was trying to avoid having loanies, but I had no choice. And we've got lonely players now, and hopefully they're doing alright. Oh dear, that's bad free kick. So yeah, that player's still stuck there. That is a fault in my game. I could fix it by reloading the game, but it's no real. It doesn't really. Oops, that's 2 now. Isn't it amazing on Football Manager? They're playing exactly the same side, and we've just made 2 small changes, and they are so much better than us in this game. Why does that happen? We have made 2 personnel changes, but they're not massive changes. They're not like a weaker goalie or something. But anyway, it looks like we're going to be out of this cup, sadly. Suddenly Wraith are much better than they were in the previous game. And that means our win record is going to be broken. Well, not broken, it's going to be ended. Wraith are definitely much better than us this time. Walton, come on, get a goal back. Right at the last minute. Oops, keep it screen, sorry. There you go, you can see the player rates out. Is that a penalty? No. Keep thinking when things that happen that it shouts penalty, but it doesn't in this case. Wilson. Oh! I guess that wasn't going to be a goal. So, there are some not so good performances in this game. I've already noticed one player's on 6.1. Unlucky. We're definitely creating chances, so you can't be too upset about that. But again, and also you have to keep remembering this is a League One side who are probably it's also probably fitness levels are better than our fitness levels. Ooh, that's a good chance there. And also in this game we're failing to capitalise on any chances. XG rating was 0.7. Yeah, and that's unfortunate. Might have to increase the balance to positive in a minute, which means there's a risk we could concede goals. Yeah, Robinson's having a stinker. 6.1. Forbister and McGregor are clearly getting overrun in midfield, so I might have to put Lee Farrell in, see if he can help us out here. Both our strikers are just having an okay day, not having anything amazing. Viewer, can you play left? Yes, you can, but not very well, but at least you can do better than Robinson. That'll be enough. And we'll change this to positive. Encourage the team. There's no point slagging the team off because we are against tougher opposition. Denholm. Oh, fair play to him, that was on target. Not being outplayed in this game. It's just the quality of Wraith's finishing has been better than us. So it's not embarrassed to lose this. Yeah. We're definitely showing signs of improvement. Oh, that was off the line. Definitely playing better this half, but we're just not scoring. Bobby, Walton. striker substitute soon. I think they do that now. Houston or Delham. Houston's not scoring goals. Could put Dalday on. Yeah, let's put Dalday on. Up front, he's see what he can do. We need an impact sub performance now. Dalday, very close to 200 appearances now for Orkney. Trying to encourage him that he's a player. No, that's going to be a goal. Yeah, good goal. That's the end of our... It's just ironic that just 3 days ago we played the same side and we beat them 3-0. Now they're away and they're beating us 3-0. Why does Football Manager do that? Oh, 3-1. At least we're getting a goal. So we beat them on aggregate. 4-3 on aggregate. It's a good goal as well. Look at this. Smith took it really well. Not Jack Smith, Brian Smith. Good save. Was that over? Oh no. Good, leaving it over. No. Of course, if people come in and say hello, I'll put the chat back on the screen. But just me and Pretzel at the moment. Oh, that's an unusual back header. Come on, Dalday. You've been hit with us for 6 years. Oh, longer than that probably. Good defensive move there by McKenna. Nope. It's just not our day in this game. I suppose Rafe have just got their revenge over us. Craig. Still Smith. Jack Smith. Good save, Bradley. Very good save. Hey Limo, how you doing, mate? You alright? Welcome to Scottish football and a rare Football Manager stream. Just complaining how 2 games can be so different. We've just knocked this team out of the cup and they've just knocked us out of the other cup. I'm okay. I'm not brilliant, to be honest with you. Plenty of things I'm thinking about, worries and stuff, but I'm alright. Going into work tomorrow to pick up the A-Works laptops and be working from home because people watching this when we're watching this on YouTube. Oh, actually, with Limo here, I better turn the chat thing back on because people will be thinking, who's he chatting to? So just give me a second. Let's get the chat window back on the screen. See if I can find it. Come on, chat window, where are you? There you are. There you go. Limo's. Oh, so it was over there. No wonder I couldn't find it. Yeah, so I've got other things on my mind at the moment, but I thought I might as well do a Football Manager stream, especially Orkney. We're in season 7 now, so this is quite a rare Football Manager stream for me. But yeah, it's by the people, because this is obviously going to be moved over to YouTube eventually. But by the time people see this, because it's recorded, it's put on YouTube a bit longer. Takes a bit longer to put it on. By people seeing this, when I was recording this live today, we were in lockdown here in England. So a lot of things are going on at the moment. But today's a Sunday, so I'm not working anyway. Yeah, we gave our best efforts. Oh, they all demoted. Oh, God's sake, guys. We lost to a better team. Yeah, poor finishing. How could we... But we beat this side 3-0 in the game before, and then they just beat us 3-1. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Oh, crikey, 44,000. Nice. Money, money. We want money. We want money. Our overall balance is from minus 300 down to minus 66. Yay! Me being ruthless is working. I got rid of half my staff. Derek Burns. Oh, he's our goalie, isn't he? Basically, mate, you're not good enough. That's why you're not playing. I'm quite a ruthless boss, actually, in this game. Yeah, he's not happy. Okay, I'm not going to talk to you, mate. What time did you all finish last night then? Because I was there for the beginning of your community evening stream. Sadly, it's always too late for me. Oh, I did not like our defeat. Concerned. Oh, come on, gut board. This Wraith side are above us in the league. It's not a shock. It's not a shock we lost that. Okay. Remove long through. There's a lot of these players I need to remove from my shortlist. This shortlist is still with season 1 and 2 players. At least the reserves are liking his tactic. The reserves are doing really well. Montrose. Montrose third. Ah, yeah, this is going to be a potentially tougher game. Yeah, I agree with McKenna. No, McKenna's alright actually. I agree with taking Forbister off. Our skipper, 3 years, is now not a skipper anymore because basically he's not good enough for League 2, and he actually just admitted that he's not good enough for this side. Which is sad to see, our second most capped player saying, I want to go because I don't think I deserve to be here anymore. So Montrose is one of the toughest sides in our league. We're still scouting a lot of players, but obviously any compensation we just can't afford. So I'm still looking for that bargain free player. And if they're under 24, even better, because then I don't have to register you. Okay, so how's our competition doing? We're still top of the table with a game in hand. Wow. That means Elgin must have lost that. Okay, so if we lose to Montrose, say 2-0, we'll go second in the table. It might happen as well, because we're away to Montrose. Yeah, even the game thinks we're going to struggle. Alright, I need to make some changes, because Forbister is... I need to take Forbister. Naismith is back from injury, and we definitely need him back. Sorry, Forby. You back in the... my 2 longest serving players are still on the bench. Keep them happy. But other than that, it's, you know, I'm still mixed if I'm going to keep Brian Smith on the wing. Actually, Naismith is better. So Brian Smith needs to be replaced by... No, not McGregor. Ugh, I've got no second really decent midfielder. I have to get Forbister back in there. Okay. Skipper from last season, they're still in there. This is a very 80s soundtrack, this music. Annie Walker back in, server on the key because we need still something. How's Tan doing? 6.43. Oh dear, that's not good. For Marloney. Oh, Walker's still injured. Oh god, that's why. McKee is still fitness, so both our better defenders are both having fitness problems. That's annoying. So Tam will have to go in because there's no one else fit enough. fitness, overalls, injury. Right, this is going to be tough. Hey Andy, how you doing, mate? You alright? I know this is not Wreckfest. Wreckfest is on Wednesday. This Wednesday. We're the underdogs. Oh god, when the computer says we're the underdogs, you know we're not going to do well. But again, we need to have any improvement of 6th place this season. And I'll be a bit more happy that we're actually progressing the right way. Again, I've got an aim of getting to at least the championship by season 10. We're in season 7 at the moment. If we're not by the championship by season 10, then the save will end. And I'll think of a new save, which probably will be lower league English. Like what I did last year. I could be better, suffering with discomfort. Oh no, sorry to hear that, mate. Sorry to hear that, hope you feel better soon. I'm okay. Not brilliant, but I think no one's brilliant at the moment with what's going on in the world. I'm okay though, thanks. Looking forward to Wednesday. Wednesday night should be good fun going back to Wreckfest. I'm hoping quite a few people go with us on Wednesday though. It'd be great having more than a couple of people. If we have a lot of people, that'd be, the banter would be really good. Oh, Houston! Houston, you need to start scoring goals. Or Ramsey or Irvine will take your... No, not Irvine. Yeah, Ramsey and Irvine will take your place. Oh, that was a pretty bad tackle. Robinson. Oh, that is a simple goal.
Goal!
I like how they did that free kick. It's good to hear from you always, mate. Avid support of the streams and of course a really good Wreckfest driver. And Limo is as well, of course. Limo has been in a couple of Wreckfest streams. But Wreckfest is the next big stream. My Wreckfest streams are more popular than my Football Manager streams, hence why I don't do so many Football Manager streams anymore. Houston! Houston, we have a problem. Literally, you're not scoring goals. McKenna, Cooper for Montrose. That's going to happen a lot now. Houston, we have a problem. Robinson takes a long throw and he's going to go straight to the goalie. No, the goalie makes a complete muck up of it. Did you complete Cyberpunk? No, I'm still well into it. I'm in Act 2, I've got street cred of level 47 and a level 24. I'm doing too many side quests, that's my problem. I like Cyberpunk, I really do, it's a really good game. Of course there's been problems with the console versions, but I've only seen one or two little bugs on the PC. McGregor's still not... I'm having midfield centre problems here. McGregor's still not really doing very well. He's only 17. He's 5'3" and he's only 17. So he can be forgiven. Who can I put in midfield centre? Jenkins could do it. Jenkins did really well actually. I know it's not really his position. No, let's Galde? No. Let's give McGregor 6.4 is not awful. Let's give him a bit more time. It's one game I would like to try, but don't know if my PC can handle it. What's your PC specs? What GPU have you got and what processor chip you got? And RAM, obviously. The key three things of a PC. Forvester. Forbuster's been pretty lucky that he's actually starring in our side because, again, he wanted to leave because he didn't think he's good enough. But because our midfield centre depth isn't amazing, if I do find a bargain midfield centre, the scouts, if they spot any, then I might. Oh, that's going to be a goal. 1-1. I thought that was going to come. So it's 1-1, and I got a feeling Montrose might turn up the level here. Yep, 2 goals in 2 minutes. That's what Football Manager does. We were 1-0 up, and suddenly we're now 2-1 down. So we're going to change a couple of things here. McGregor's on 6.3, Forbuster 6.5. Yeah, midfield is definitely struggling. Again, we're holding our own, but not good enough. Right, subs time. Houston, Ramsey, come on, and then I need to take Forbuster. Forbuster's doing worse than McGregor now. Jenkins on it. Oh, Naismith. Unlucky. Amazon Ryzen 5. Okay, 32. Oh, you got 32 GB RAM is good. GTX 1660 GPU. It should be alright to have it at least on medium to low settings. It does take a lot of memory, hard drive space though. Come on. Oh, that was a good late tackle there by the Montrose player. I really wish this got fixed. Ooh. Montrose are meant to be a better side than us. Oh, I'll go to see the season preview actually, see if they were. We were second, third favourites to win the league. I wonder where Montrose were. Were they top? I wonder. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Set pieces. We're not good at set pieces. Oof. Dellum's good at set pieces, our striker, but it wasn't very good there, was he? Wilson, our skipper for this season. Oops, misses it completely. Dellum. There we go. Dellum, our top scorer from last season, scores. Too late though. It's going to be a defeat for Orkney. It's far up. Let's see what that. I haven't got a clue what far up really means in Team Dogs, but I suppose that means me being a bit angry. Okay, 3 minutes of extra time left. Added time even, not extra time. Robinson, Denholm, Naismith, Jenkins. Oh, Ramsey. Oh my god, I'm just watching the football. There's going to be, looks like there's going to be a shock in the FA Cup. Oh well, I can't, this is a defeat obviously. Oh, right, I hate those long balls. It's going to be a defeat sadly. Oh no, that was just loud. Come on, pick up the ball, Robinson. Oh no, Robinson, you don't cross like that. No, the referee's going to call full time in a minute. Any second now. There you go. Oh well, we lost. Montrose were tougher. Yeah, quite cracking game to watch though. A bit neutral. were Montrose in the season preview? Top. Okay, well, we're down to 4th in the season preview. Okay, that softens the blow of us losing. We actually were 4th favourite. We're 4th favourite, and they were actually relegated. They were a former League One side, so that makes it a little bit easier for us losing to them. Let's see what their squad looks like. Okay, on par, maybe slightly better than us. And definitely got problems in midfield. McGregor, our loanee from Rangers, is just not doing as well as I hoped he would. So I might have to bring another midfielder in, or give Lee a chance to see what he can show. Kieran Ingus, can you do? No. I think it's just due to McGregor's age that he's not doing as well as we hoped. But we're definitely having a problem in midfield. So what we're going to do, we're going to see what players we can have. Three players we can have. Oh, that's good. None. Oh, that's no, that's right. Very interested. Now, what type of position are we looking for? Deep line, ball, okay, BBM. Right here, BBM. Oh, great. Just 4 players. Wonderful. Oh no, no, it's going to be less actually. Because we want them on 3s, don't we? And we've got an amazing none. Okay, let's bring in. We might have to get an experienced midfielder in. Oh god, none. Oh, expiring 1 month. Oh god, need to read that better. Expired. There you go. None. You're joking. Still none. Interested. Any? No. Slightly interested? No. This is not going well. Okay, I'll have to turn the box-to-box midfielder off then. Let's trim it down to 15 to 25. Any on here that could join us. Okay, Colin McLean. Okay, he's got deep line playing there. He's got some really good stats. He's free as well. 22, so we have to register him. He's a good squad player, really. Let's compare him to Lee Farrell, our bench midfielder. Is he better or worse? I think he's better. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's better. He's got 5. Okay, let's compare him then to Forbister. Our skipper. He's better than our skipper. Okay, this is going well so far. Are you better than McGregor? No, McGregor is better than him. He's much better attacking actually. Worth getting them. He's skillful wise, he's decent. Let's go fringe player, okay. That means the wage is going to be low. Yeah, I'll accept that. Berto de Padadida. English. English Angolian. Okay. Any players along here that start to hit me that they're pretty decent? Not really. Okay, let's just get this player, then it's nearly 3 o'clock, I might call it quits in a minute. Yeah, so typically when you start streaming, your form starts to dip, and it has dipped. Well, we were against two really good sides, two sides who were last season both in League One. Yes, I know we've got currently no manager there. Finances are looking better than it was. That's a good start. Good signing. Right, we're going to get this player or head to the next game, which we won't be playing today. I do want to talk to you. Ah, Forbuster, you're normally pretty good at talking to players. No, not this time. Oh god, we have to discuss it with him then. Angry. He's angry. Oh, suddenly when I thought he's angry. Suddenly I said, okay, if you're angry, leave. I don't really care. Oh no, I really want to stay now. And suddenly he's staying. Funny that, isn't it? Oops, wrong screen. The screen back to what it was before. Oh, this is good. Oh, it's a goalie. We've got really a lot of decent goalies. These players are not good enough, I'm afraid. Hey, we're favourites for our next game, which we won't see here, and this will be an off-stream game because it's nearly 3 o'clock in the UK when I was doing this live stream, so I want to do a couple of things. Bone approach, yeah, it's fine. I hate it when players come in. I want to talk to you, please. Yay, Forbuster, you work there. That's another reason why I'm keeping him. He's good at talking to other players. Because the dynamics of the squad, it looks like this currently, which we actually have never seen in the previous videos, YouTube videos. So it's good to see. If you're still here, then you're seeing this. Average team cohesion, good club atmosphere, very good financial support. We've got a couple of issues here, a couple of players. Tan Thompson playing in a weak role, are you? You're more defence right back, okay. Who's our defence right back? It's McKenna, and McKenna's doing alright. Well, he could do better. What does Tan Thompson look like when it's on here? Oh, he's worse. Oh no, that's why. No, he's only 2-star. No. Oh god, where's the game to? There we go. Oh, I just noticed this has gone wrong. I need to trim this higher down a bit. Standard, yep, standard will do. Again, I'm no expert on tactics. But if people can help, which is great. Right, so it looks likely that the game is getting closer to playing this against Cumberland than me talking to this player. So if that's the case, then I'm going to end it now because it's now 3 o'clock anyway. So there's a couple of things I need to do. So that'll be it then. Thanks for Limo popping in. Thanks very much, mate. Good to see you as always. Thanks to Andy for popping in as well. Great to see you. And yeah, and anyone who lurked around, thank you. The next stream will definitely be Wreckfest Wednesday, which is on, would you believe it, Wednesday. And be good to go back to that. But I'm going to head off. A couple of things I need to do for the rest of the day. Get ready for work tomorrow as well. So I'll see everyone very soon, and thanks for tuning in. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, great, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this kind of little Season 7 special. Sadly, you did see one good, decent cup win, and then you saw 2 defeats. But you can definitely see there's been notable improvements in the side. We've still got many, many things to look at and try to develop. We need to, again, the aim is to try to get to the championship by season 10. We're in season 7 so far, so we've got 3 seasons, 3 more seasons to at least try to get to the championship. And then I will decide then after 10 seasons if we're going to continue this save or not. But this was again a pretty rare Football Manager stream. It was nice to do it. Nice for a couple of people to pop in and say hello. Greatly appreciated. And that's it for now. So take care everyone and stay safe. Bye everyone.